You may call it anything but call it. I call it once. I have some numerous questions to ask today. What I want to ask is that if you are a woman and as a woman you are married to a particular man, and the man you call the man, if you are a woman and you are married to a particular man, the man you call your love, the man you call your husband, the man you take as your father, the man you take as your master, because he is your husband. He paid your bride price. The two of you stand together. You raise children. Good afternoon, how are you? You raise children on the street. Sorry if I greet somebody, esteem please and please accept it from your boy. Yes. Now the man the more we're talking about here, is your husband. You are married to him. Two of you has been living, and one day you discover that this man, things are changing. He is doing one thing or the other, and probably your attitude could be the cause, or maybe two of you are quarreling, and your husband tell you that the money he spent on your bride price was a total waste. In fact, how will you react over this? That the money that was spent on your marriage, the money is after the children to avoid noise. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. How are you? That the money that is spent on you, that the money is a total waste. How do you react? How will you feel? How do you take it? Will you accept it? That is a word of anger. Will you be angry that you will be insulted or humiliated by your husband? Will you just forgive and forget? Will you keep bringing in your memory that your husband once said to you that welcome mom, thank you ma'am, that you are a waste. The money spent on you was a total waste. How will you feel? That is one question. Probably in that same scenario, you ask a question. You mean the money you spent on me is a waste? And he continued by telling you that if he had known, probably you spoil his charger. That if he have known, the money he spent on you, he could have used to buy original charger or original cord. My dear, how will you feel? And that same man at night will tell you, turn away. Will you accept? They said, I will leave you for some seconds to ponder about this question, why other questions will arise. So I want you to take a few seconds to think about your response as a man, as a woman. Ask a woman, how do you respond to this kind of action that your husband call you categorically, not send somebody to you, tell you directly that the money spent on you was a total waste. If it is me or you, what will you do? Exactly. Okay. After the children pass. Okay, they go as you come back from screen, never go put your food there. Back to 7 3. Okay. But see, I think I catch up with you. That's all we begin now. Okay. If it is me, I am the woman. What I will do is to ask myself, did he say it out of anger? Did he really meant what he said? If it is out of anger, what type of anger would actually prompt such a word from him. That is one. Then if he meant it, what actually led to it? Why will my husband say such a thing? And where have I gone wrong to have warranted such a stain word? Where have I gone wrong? And is my wrong amendable? Is it permanent? I think there's a change. Is the only thing that is permanent. If it is not permanent, am I even wrong at all? Even if I was wrong, does he supposed to make such an utterance to me? This is another thing that I actually have to be. I think at this point we have to drop a note. The note is as a man. Let me start with the woman. As a woman, live to humble yourself. Live to respect your husband. It is not your job to love. It is your job to be submissive. It is your job to be humble. It is your job to respect. It is your job to make the man feel always welcome at home. The home is meant for women in Africa. I don't know about US, I don't know about other countries. This is my country, this is where I dwell and stays. The home is meant for women. When I say home is meant for women, I don't mean that women does not work. They do that. But they spend more time at home than the woman. Yes. Now because the home is meant for women, I think you should make the home accommodative for a man. Do not make it a place where the man comes and feel, I am coming to fight war, I'm coming to fight, I'm coming to I'm going to wrestle again now. You should make it accommodative, comfortable for your man. Good afternoon, how are you? You're welcome. Good afternoon, madam. Good afternoon, how are you? You're welcome. So you should make your home an accommodative place for your husband. But Oga husband, for you to tell your wife, probably you both called or dictated for a period of time before going into marriage, to tell her that kind of harsh word is not palatable, it's not actually good, it's not actually right. And I will advise you to avoid such a strong word. Happy independent. You're welcome. I would advise you to stop such a strong word. It might not be too good for your wife. Yes. Because if you are in your wife's shoe, how will you accommodate such words? How will you take it? I believe you won't accept such word. It may attract a lot of things from you. It might attract calling the parent, calling family members to see that your wife has humiliated you. You know, when a woman makes such an utterance against a man, many things are involved, many things comes up. Yes, the same thing should go when the woman is being humiliated in that manner, because the life should be in equilibrium, the life should be equal, there should be equity. There should be equity in everything that we do in the family. Yes, the man is the head, but the woman is not the tail. The woman is the neck. Without the neck, the head cannot sit. Therefore, always respect your wife and mind the kind of languages you use for your wife. Respect your wife. Mind the kind of languages you use for your wife. So we will be going to second question of the day. Hold on, why we bring the second question of the day. Okay, let me assume you are not a Christian, you're a traditionalist, and you pay a visit to a witch doctor who actually want to prepare a charm for you against gone. And while you were at the scene, and children passing by just holler, knockout, ba, ta, ta, and the witch doctor ran away or run away or make best use of his leg and then take to the hill. And will confidently be sitting and wait for him to come and do the stuff for you, or you will be disappointed and you know that the sound you heard is not the sound that should terrify him or you, but the sound of a knockout? What will you do? This is another question that I will ask you. Will you okay? Will you confidently submit yourself to him to charm you, or probably he has done it and was about texting it, such a thing occur? Will you confidently ask him to text it on you, to use it to text it, or you're going to run, or what exactly are you going to do in that scenario? That is my question. I will leave you to ponder about this question because it is very, very important. So, will you? Yeah, it sounds funny, it sounds unrealistic, it sounds. But sometimes these stories, these questions, most times they happen in one way or the other. It might happen to you or somebody close to you or somebody you don't even know at all. It could be from just see something like that occur in the news, in a skit, in a movie, in documentary, in some such kind of event. But the question is, if it is you, what exactly will you do? Will you give up on your pursuit? Will you continue and endanger your life? Will you give up and still be fighting for the purpose which you wanted to do it for? But remember, Bible says, he that kill with a sword shall die with a sword. Therefore, you have to avoid some certain things that could make you be stoned. Yes. It is crucial to answer this question. What will you do? I'll give you a minute to give me a response, or I give my conclusion and jump to the third question. It's like a minute is too long. Nobody's talking yet. Okay, so waiting. I'm waiting. I am waiting on. First of all, what I will do is, do I really need is against me? Who do I have issue with? Is it necessary? What doing? What does it bring to the table? What does it bring to my account? For me, it is no. I can't indulge in such a thing. Because why the witch doctor run is that no man can protect man. It is only God to protect man. It is only God to help man. If you want to do it all alone, you will miss it. Good evening, my sister.
I work.
We thank God. How you doing now? How is my brother?
You know they come on Saturday.
They come. We just at most of these Saturdays, this period, I have a lot of program, wedding and all that. Okay. So this is festive period now. So that is just the reason I do come at Saturdays. But this Saturday I will not still be around. I may not still be around.
Week,
I
there's
not
something
come.
that I want to do. I did not see.
Yeah, they're very sorry. This Saturday I doubt if even Fridays I may not be around.
Go help me send this thing.
What?
You get 6,000 for your PS.
6,000. I just I get answer. 6,000. Wait, make a check. And the problem is that food now they use now. What I for to check them. I did live on a program, so I can't cut it.
I won't go church. And my church na evening time. So I want to complete my target this afternoon. Today on.
Did they get? Did they
Before
give
I
you
go.
targets? Which fears belong?
That's the boss.
Why they give her money?
No.
Why did they give her targets?
Now this thing waiting on the corner. How this woman take put this things?
All these are stupid targets. I know they like them. If you give me money, give me target. Nobody don't give me money. If they give me target, what type of target is
Every
that?
money point they do. Then they give target
How
again.
would they give targets? Their owner, make sure you do transaction with their terminal. If you do transaction, you're okay.
Transaction of is no. Then get if we do transaction of withdraw and transfer 40,000.
I lie. We'll take that one.
No,
Story
what them
from.
they do before now?
Now.
But now they don't stop her. That's why I no buy this money point.
A person like me cannot even accept to do a target for any person. I can't try it. No fit try. I will take bank instead of me to do. Because I dey travel too much.
That's why I no buy money point because the woman when I work before, I was na waiting me with her. She they do their own day target. So if we no walk up to that day, that day, she go use her ATM.
Do go do cents. At the place. Who is that rubbish?
She
They
go
will
use her.
I go withdraw, they will charge me. I go send, they go charge me. I no fit do that rubbish. At times I go like this one, I go travel, they keep them now. At times my wife go carry them. Because why she know the carry most of them? She asked two terminal where she did. First Bank and Dope is deal with them. Our Union Bank get problem. So we carry that one go, they made them work on it. So if not, what you go be person me? I the create so I go to do target for person. One man was down for the house. I go to do target for them. I don't do that too.
That's why I no buy the money point.
I don't
Because
do that.
even though you get one of my customers, that AB this one I dey tell you. AB microfinance bank. When I dey do this, now because of that, I cause I go buy money point because of the man.
Okay. How
He
they?
dey.
Yeah. Wahala dey.
You never check am.
Never check.
You dey off.
No, not the off.
Okay.
More try now whether I go reach. I call the enter the price. 6,000 abi?
Yes. No, 5,000.
Okay, 5,000. I say go different 5,000. 5,000. Call the account number.
07
07
57
57
91
91
51
51
77
77. Which bank?
GT.
Guarantee Trust Bank. This money wahala. Where for the get cash? Blessing Egbo.
Nah, this woman wey dey sell for that place wey dey sell food stuff, na she dey give me.
Where they post that place? Where they close to you there?
Yes. Na she dey give me all these days.
Cash they give wahala. I don't go. Cash they give. Bank not even they pay better money.
Nah.
How they pay better money? GT, I say GT. I don't know how much GT they pay. Walmart they pay 100K.
Remember they pay 100. Then try now.
They don't try now. With this scarcity, Kisson they pay 20K.
Why you go pay 20?
Since last week. 20K. You know, since today I come late. All those things they give person, make person not open account with every bank where they do so what. So we don't know whether they go cashless. So if they go cashless, they should let us know so that person will know. I will let the person go. My own and my own. Their own are their own. I might give 50. No, the same.
Thank you.
This thing with them. It's not 100 again. The network is so unstable. I'm sorry for the. But as I was saying, you should learn the owner of your life. Okay, Robin, but I plead that me. We believe that the network will pick up. But meanwhile, it's like we live with this witch doctor is kind of bringing the network a problem. Let's go for probably you are invited for an interview. The interview are invited, you you go with your credentials, you are well dressed, you are well prepared, and then you have every confidence that irrespective of numbers of people who may be present in that interview, that you'll be selected because of your qualification, your intelligence, your way of expression, your level of experience, and so many things that could actually qualify you. And you attend the interview. Going to the interview, they seek for your credentials, you submitted it, and the same amount of people who are in that interview, you are, yeah, good afternoon. It seems you're more qualified for such an interview, and everything is actually working for you. So everything is working well for you, and at the at the end of the day, so it seems everything is working well, and at the end of the day, you somebody barge into the interview hall, probably a staff, and the person look at you. Probably the person knows your name. Perhaps a guy who has approached you sometimes ago and then you said no, and he just come. Look, your face look familiar. He knows you very well. There's no familiarity about introduction of your face to him. He knows you very well. He said, you're Jennifer, right? I said it, Jennifer, yes. Wow. You are Jennifer, we work together, we was work in social company, and you stole money from, and probably you're going for cashier. You stole the money from so place, so time. And the guy made the story look so real, look so undeniable, look so acceptable to those who actually wanted to offer you a job. And the guy made it so real that even you cannot deny it. And this same person is your neighbor. This same person actually needed you for a relationship. And you actually considering the person, and then probably you're not considering the person, and then good afternoon, and such a thing occurred. And you've been looking for job. This one looks like it is going to work out. And now this one has been this one has kind of you've been affected by this one by a friend or by somebody who is actually supposed not to be a friend. What will you do as a person? Will you accept such from the person? Will you, what action exactly will you take as a lady? Will you end up marrying this man and probably maybe one thing lead to another thing, two of you come up again? Will you revenge? Will you love? Will you forgive? Will you forget? Will you exonerate? Will you keep in mind? Will you keep in view? Will you, what action exactly are you going to take when such a thing occurs? I will give you a minute to give me a reply before I will suggest my own opinion. It is personal opinion, not opinion for everybody. What exactly will you do? What will you do as a lady? I'm not a woman. That is why I always say I will drop my opinion. If I were to be a woman, I will answer as a woman. But as I am a man, I cannot talk like a woman. It will never happen. O man may, o me ko lie. O mwene ke me many. O mwede nin chan ya ke sene ya ke mem zakbo ele mokbo awko mokbo. Okorobe ken wo, okenye ken wo. So, a many you will kick all me. Okay. Jotan. In use on a lane, Gejua. Otana hen ijel ebewe won. Work boy biani wele won. Ijako you will the cook. Wiki don't like ko. Would get the challenge? Aquadema. Okay. Welcome and came ma. The flexible ma. Welcome and care the manesi bakuko. Welcome and ke in the channel when you can channel the beba copy poo. You can wear ma, you can wear ma, you can share money. You quad homa homa, wepulariare. Ogi ru akbowe. Lego so hill. Here on one. Peke. Boma makahwazon. Chai. Rosu one krebe, you know. Legu erra, megu erra. Adjo yota. Mwajo kiboza yazafiam. Humebo yazafiam. Humeto yazafiam. Humeno yazafiam. Humise yazafiam. Humishi yazafiam. Humesa yazafiam. Sato yazafiam. Itene yazafiam. Iri yazafiam. Ha! Adjo erra o adjo aliru on. Onwun nine. Adjo aliru erika so onwun nine. Le room mise ya zachanya. The wrong we say ya zachanya. So ya zagwa wana uruge hagi yono watu kuwa pe wokrebe ngap pangwa ono juyota. Say Elio baba nena Jennifer. Kule me yugo. Me di banonu uzuhu. Okbo ebo nono. Ose yori boy wa edomego. Onwegi izu ga homeni wono choma ino gbamoso. Iwa izu ojele emeki olorunwa da le ruta. Ohinzu ya me olorunwa da. Yete gbanwo nebe acholo wa hola acholo ahunu we. Ka ma jo o kan meni enwe wodo hanwa now. Ugeno la tafu maka ifili hime. And ye meni emeni yugo kikole me emeni yugo. Give you 100 too. I don't want to make you stress. But that this one will be person brother. Igbo say asolaka. So that's what talk about bi. Igbo abi. Me no dey. I no be Igbo abi agbo. I know the same thing now. No, na be agbo no be Igbo. Agbo na Igbo na. Agbo Igbo. Okay, welcome back. I think if you are the person, you are the lady, and what exactly will you do? Yeah, good afternoon. I asked the question in two languages, in two ways, my dialect, and I use English language. I'll allow you to answer in both languages. I will give my opinion in both languages. The first thing is, what exactly will you do as a lady? That you are at the event of your, do I call it your success point, and somebody literally utter it, reason best known to him, just out of jealousy, just because you refuse his proposal, just because you did not accept his requests, and he chose to pay you with such thing. You know, Nigeria, it is obvious in our country, job is very difficult to get. You must create something by yourself, otherwise, you live in hunger, you live in poverty. Even what you create for yourself, no encouragement from any person, not even from the people that are at the end of affair, no encouragement. And you are busy, you'll be able to succeed, you succeeded in getting a job, and somebody come with this kind of information to demoralize you, to bring you down, to make sure that you did not get what you're looking for. The question is, what will you do? That is the question. What exactly will you do? Kikole met such a person. Would you do such a person? That is the question. What will you do such a person? So that is what I want to hear from you at this point of time, at this moment, so that we know how to figure out exactly what should be done to such a person, and we now get a feedback from you. We pass from here while we allow ice cream person pass by and we do a thing. What will you do? That is my question this afternoon.